Welcome back, my friends, to the podcast that never ends. Yes, this is the Blue Day podcast, and for Chelsea fans everywhere, every day is a blue day. I am your host, the creator, the man with a face for podcasting, Keith Lawrence, and this summer we are speaking to a number of supporters groups from across the globe. This special episode, we are joined by Oleksandr Luksenko of the Kiev Blues. Alex, welcome to the podcast. How are we?
Hi everyone. Hi Keith. I hope you are well. My name is Aleks. I'm actually a head of Ukraine Supporters Club, not only Kiev, because in my country we have different cities and each city has local supporters club. So basically I found the supporters club in 2012. And then some of the guys, the situation, we cannot meet each other every time because all of us living in different cities. So they were created the local supporters club in their city. For example, Kiev, Odessa, Lviv, Vinnytsia. So basically I'm a head of Ukraine supporters club. But as I told you before, I'm living right now in UAE, in Dubai. I'm working here. So for more than 4 years, I'm not involved in all gatherings and meetings. But we have a chat in Telegram where we connected all together. Yeah. Something like this.
Well, I want to talk about sort of Chelsea as a club later, but I want to start talking about the supporters group or groups now, as you've mentioned previously. How did the Ukrainian Blues supporters club start? So, as you said, the likes of the Kiev Blues and Kharkov Blues, how did they start?
So that starts... as I told you, in 2012, I created a Ukrainian supporters club. I think 3, 4, maybe 5 years. That was only one supporters club in Ukraine. Okay, and as I mentioned, the fans in Ukraine, they are from different cities. So sometimes all busy, or sometimes it's not possible to meet each other every week. Okay, to support the Chelsea through to see the matches in the pubs or bars. So the guys was started to create this supporters club in exactly in their city. For example, as example, Kiev supporters club. We have Odessa supporters club, Lviv supporters club. So as the rule of Chelsea Football Club, we should meet we have to do, I think, at least twice per year, global meeting. Maybe we did definitely before, not this year, not last year, I remember the trip in Lviv that were amazing. We won the Premier League. That was crazy trip to the guys. Definitely. The guys are right now connecting to each other. They are close to each other. So if someone have a free time and opportunity, we traveling to each other from one city to another city like this. But as I told you, we have a group in Telegram where we are all together over there. So any gathering, any meetings, we are discussing through the Telegram chat, and then we decide which city is the next to visit, to see the game, or just to have fun.
And why Chelsea in general? Out of all the clubs that perhaps you could have followed, supported, what was it about Chelsea that appealed to you?
For me, especially for me. Oh, that's the long story, but I'll try to be short.
No, you can be as long as you want. That's fine. We've got all night. That's fine.
We have a whole night.
If you want chapter and verse,
that
that's
was,
fine. Just let me know.
1998. Okay.
98.
Thank you so much. That was 1998. Yes. I remember that time I was going to school, and I remember that match exactly. We were playing against Real Madrid, and we won that game 1-0. That's
right.
Yes. I remember that. I don't remember that was Super Cup or
That's right. Yes, it was the UEFA Super Cup.
Yeah, Super Cup, and Di Matteo was scored, right? That goal.
No, it was Poyet who scored that night.
No. That was Uruguay. The guy. His
Just
name
Poyet.
is. Yes, Poyet. Yeah, you're right. This game was I was watching, and I don't know how that was more than 20 years ago, but at that time I remember I was buying always a magazine. They called Football, just simple Football, and I didn't watch every game of Chelsea. That's 100%. But I remember I was buying every week the magazine, and I was following the Chelsea. I was looking like how they played last week, with whom they will play next week. I remember this year definitely. So I have experience more than 20 years.
No,
I don't know. It's more
superb.
or less, but yeah.
That's superb. Did you have any indication at that point that you would maybe have plans to come over to London and watch Chelsea live at that stage? Or
Every
was you
time.
thinking later on?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Still have dream to visit London.
Oh, you haven't been yet?
I visit many. Not yet. I've been everywhere around the world. As my past work, I was a bartender on the cruise ships. So I traveled from Antarctica to Arctic everywhere. Europe, US, Argentina, everywhere. I've been everywhere, but not in London, unfortunately.
Right, I see. So obviously, again, you've supported Chelsea through from the late 90s all the way onwards. Have you seen sort of Chelsea the last, say, nearly 20 years now of such success? You know, that must have been sort of quite special for you to watch, albeit from another country.
Yeah, absolutely right. Many times I heard from another fans, like, how can you support Chelsea? Something like this, the club without history, blah, blah, blah. I say, okay, I'm supporting Chelsea right now more than 20 years. I've been involved in, the small life of the club. I saw a lot of changes from middle of table, I don't know, up to high, when we won, when the Abramovich bought the club. So yeah, this Chelsea, this is this is special period for me, when we were maybe the word poor, not correct, but we were suffering, something like this. And luckily I'm lucky because I start to support Chelsea Football Club when such of the players were played, such as Denis Weiss, a lot of legends, Zola.
Yeah.
So this is the beginning of our big history. I say, yeah. So I'm so lucky. I'm so happy.
That's superb. It's, the fact that you've mentioned some good names there, like Wires and Zola, and the fact that you were there supporting the club before Roman Abramovich. Now, Chelsea have been in the Champions League sort of near enough every season, pretty much,
Yeah.
maybe one or two since 2003. They've played a couple of the Ukrainian sides, the likes of Shakhtar Donetsk and Dynamo Kiev. Do you remember much of these games, and what sort of memories do you have of watching a team from your own country play against Chelsea?
Exactly on that day, on that game in 2000, that was a season 2013-14, I think, or 12-13, when I created the supporters club. So after the game, we played against Shakhtar in Donetsk in Ukraine. Exactly after this game, I was looking I asked a lot of people how to create a supporters club. I want to be ahead. I want to lead the guys. I want to combine everyone around the Ukraine and my country, whoever supporting the Chelsea, no matter from which city. I want to unite all the fans in one group. So yeah, exactly after that game, then I founded the group, the supporters club, and together on that winter we were traveling to Istanbul, to Turkey, and we played against Galatasaray when the Drogba was playing in Galatasaray. So
that's right. Yes.
I remember that time because our first big banner dedicated to Didier Drogba, me and my friend Petron from Ukraine, we created a big banner, as I told you, dedicated to Drogba, always in our hearts, and the face of Drogba. That was a very big banner. We showed it in Istanbul first, and then I met a couple guys from London, and we are still friends. We met there exactly in this game, and they were asking me to get this banner and bring it to the Stamford Bridge. I was so proud of Ukraine. It's like, this is my banner.
That's fantastic.
And in magazine Telegraph and some another, they exactly showed this big banner. So yeah, I was so proud.
Brilliant. What a story that is. Do you know where the banner is now?
Somewhere in London. Somewhere.
Well, I hope it's hanging.
Yeah, after that,
proud.
after
I
that,
hope it's hanging
after that, we were creating a lot of banners. So even the story, even more exciting story. At that time, as I told you, I was traveling around the world. I have a contract on the cruise ship. I was creating the huge, not me, my team. We were creating a super big the banner, like that was the city in London in the blue colors. Maybe after conversation, I will send you the picture. So I were in Antarctica. Where is the penguins? So I asked my mates to help me to show this banner. That was a lot of snow, penguins. The banner was like 30 meters, so 30 to 15 meters, I think. So the four guys were keeping this banner, and I did a shooting just for memories. And I also sent this banner in London to someone, but I never saw it on the match on the game, because I don't know, maybe rules or no, I don't know exactly the reason, but when I sent it to London, I never saw it now even in nowadays. So I don't know the story with this banner, but I was I always keep with me the scarf with Chelsea. Right now in front of me, I have a T-shirt signed by Rhys James, and also on the frame. So Chelsea with me everywhere.
Superb, as it should be. And one person I did want to talk to you about, Aleks, who played for Chelsea, came to Chelsea for a lot of money back in the summer of 2006, and of course now doing so much for your country, is Andrei Shevchenko. Do you remember the time when he signed for Chelsea, and the fact that he was there for a few years, but it just didn't seem to work out? We didn't see the same Shevchenko at Chelsea as we would have done at AC Milan. What kind of, for those that perhaps are new listeners that maybe have never seen Shevchenko play, what was Shevchenko like as a footballer, and how big of a name is he to the people of Ukraine as a footballer, but obviously even more important as they are now?
Andrei Shevchenko is the big player. Okay, and for us, what he did in the international team, what he did in AC Milan, I don't remember exactly the day. He came, I think, 2007, right? Yeah, I don't remember.
It was about 2006.
Six or seven. I don't remember right now. I don't remember exactly that day when he signed, but yeah, I was watching the game with him, and this is not how to say, he not his best his performance in Chelsea. I was waiting from him a lot of scores and performance, of course, but yeah, we didn't see it, unfortunately. I was waiting from him his best game, how he can do his job properly on the 100%, but unfortunately it didn't happen. In Milan, he was the super best, but in Chelsea, yeah, sometimes it happened. The guys with the big name comes to another club, and unfortunately, they cannot show everything what they've done in other clubs. But still, Andrei did a good job in the international team, and right now he's doing very good job with the supporting Ukraine. A couple of days ago, I saw in Instagram he involved Petr Cech and John Terry also, and some like that was a dinner.
That's right.
Something like this. So he is the man with the big heart.
Now, the supporters group itself, obviously things are a little bit different at the moment, but sort of when all the Ukrainian supporters groups were at its peak in terms of following Chelsea, what would a typical Chelsea match day be like for you guys in Ukraine? You know, would it be, for example, in pub, in a bar somewhere? Would it be in someone's house to watch Chelsea? What kind of sort of day would it be for you watching Chelsea?
we try to be involved in every week or every game day to watch the Chelsea game. I know the guys in Kiev supporters club. They have a bar or pub when every time they are watching Chelsea game over there. They're trying definitely to watch the game every week, every game day. Whatever we are playing against Fulham or we are playing against Tottenham or Liverpool, doesn't matter.
And in terms of the actual group itself, in regards to all of the groups, actually, what are your ambitions for the groups, Aleks?
My ambitions was to unite as much as possible the fans around the country, because this is something different when you're sitting at home alone and watching the game against the. This is not correct way. if I can say like this, because we are. As we are supporting Chelsea Football Club, Chelsea from Great Britain, from London, so a little bit culture from British guys. We are trying to do the same, not exactly the same, but the manner of supporting in the pub with a lot of beer, with the chants, that amazing atmosphere. We want, I'll tell you what. Not every fan can travel abroad to watch the game. So we are trying, some kind of when we are watching the game in pub, we are trying to be as loud as possible. Just to feel this atmosphere, how the British guys, the fans from around the world, how they are going to the stadium and to feel this atmosphere.
And in terms of Chelsea Football Club itself, what kind of contact have you had from them in terms of the supporters groups? Have you had, because when we've spoken to other supporters groups recently, they've had, say, merchandise sent to them and they've had sort of signed stuff to give, as well as sort of a sign of goodwill. Have you had something similar to that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Every year, except the two years ago when the coronavirus was killing everything. Yes. That year they didn't send me, but they sent email with apologize. Yeah, with apologize that they cannot send right now. But they promised me once everything is finished, I'll get my presents for sure. And every year they send as T-shirts with the sign. 1 year I've got the T-shirt with the Reece James sign, and before last year, I've got a T-shirt with the whole team signatures on shirts, and of course some kind of bracelets, pants, badges. Yeah, every time. So thanks for Chelsea for that.
Thank you indeed. If anybody out there is listening to this that would be interested, if anybody would like to join the Ukrainian Blues, so to speak, how would they go about it?
Easy. They can find us in Instagram, in Facebook, in Twitter, in Telegram. We have a lot of guys especially in Instagram. So they can easily send a message to my guys or directly to me, and they can ask I want to join you. No problem. It's easy.
What's the Instagram account?
Instagram account Ukraine CFC.
from this, you hopefully should get some more followers. Hopefully, you'll get sort of more emails and more
I
messages
hope
from
so.
Ukrainian supporters. Because again, especially in these tragic circumstances and these dark times, it's good for the Ukrainian people to still speak to each other and still be there to support each other. Just one thing
Yeah,
on that.
yeah, you're right.
Have you had a lot of support and a lot of feedback from other supporters groups that are out there on social media, obviously about the situation that was happening in the country of Ukraine? What has been said amongst other Chelsea
Absolutely,
supporters?
absolutely, absolutely. All. I'm not. We are not talking about all, but most of the Ukraine official supporters club send us messages every time they are asking how can we help, guys, especially Poland, especially US, especially I don't know, yeah, the Italy supporters club from Europe, from Asia, from Australia, from, yeah, as I told you, around the world we have a lot supporters club there. They are sending us a lot of messages.
And finally, Alex, what does Chelsea FC mean to you? And in terms of the club and the fact that it's the summer transfer window season, what are your predictions for next season for Chelsea?
Oh, predictions! I did predict. I did prediction for this year. We supposed to win the English Premier League, but I don't know. The guys really, they are ready, but we have right now very strong Liverpool and Man City. So I hope next year the title will be with us. I hope so. And of course, the Champions League, this is the target we have to go through as high as possible. If we will win once again, sure, I'll be happy. But champion. I don't know why. Sorry. I don't know why the England Premier League title for me. I don't know. For me, it's like, for me, if you put the Champions League title and the England Premier League title, so for me, England, it's something special, not like champions. I don't know why. We have only 2 titles of Champions League. That was amazing nights, that was amazing games, but I don't know, something special I'm feeling when we lifted the England Premier League title. So I hope next season we will win it.
Well, we can only hope. And Alex, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show today. In the present climate,
thank you so much, Keith.
I appreciate you being on the show. All my wishes go to yourself and for the people of Ukraine, and hopefully something, well, what can I say? Hopefully this tragic madness will end. But Alex, it's been an absolute pleasure, and hopefully we will eventually see you at Stamford Bridge very soon.
Yeah, thank you so much for your invitation. I hope so. I hope everything. First of all, we have to finish this. I won't use the bad words, but we have to finish this war, and then we will plan. I will plan to bring with me the guys from Ukraine. Definitely to London to visit Stamford Bridge, to visit our friends who's living in London. And once again, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who helping us, who's still helping. not only with donations or something like this, who send the messaging with supports. Also, the huge thanks. And kids, especially for you, thank you so much. You involved me on this very good conversation. I have fun. So you stay safe, and best of luck.
Aleks, top man, you take care, and we'll speak soon.
You too, man. You too.
Carefree!